Good morning to you. Yeah, Monday Mutter time. What can I say? Weekend was fantastic. Oh, look at that TSSS Ram, marvellous. Yeah, I had a fantastic weekend. Hope you did. And I was out on Sunday. I was out and about, riding on the Thruxton. Went off all around sort of Suffolk Norfolk borders as per usual, and started to make I realised it was possibly going to be one of the last rides of the year on the Thruxton. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I'll do a end of year roundup on it. So I started making the film, and then I thought, right, I'll best do a walk round. And then I thought, well, I might as well just go call in at Crazy Horse on my way back and have a coffee. Yeah, so that's what I did. So there I was, stood at the counter. I said, I'll have a cup of tea and a slice of that marvellous carrot cake, please. And she came back and she said, all right, that'll be whatever. Yeah, marvellous. Didn't want to get off the road in a big 4x4. And then a voice from behind said, I'll get that for you, Tame. I said, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, and it was a subscriber, Colin. He said, oh, I love your channel. Me and the wife watch it all the time. It's brilliant. I said, oh, it's very kind of you to say so. But anyway, we had a cup of tea and a slice of carrot cake each, and I said, oh, what bike have you got, Colin? And he said, I've got a Thruxton. Yeah, Triumph Thruxton FE. I said, are you on it today? He says, yeah, I've parked it next to yours. So I said, well, after we've had this, do you want to go for a ride? And so we did, and we went off for a ride. Yeah, marvellous. Lovely to meet him, and thanks very much for the tea and carrot cake. Yeah, much appreciated. Anyway, I'd better crack on with some photos, hadn't I? A little story there, absolutely brilliant. If I've remembered, I've put a picture up of both bikes side by side, and of course it's now incorporated into the end of year video, which will be out shortly. Anyway, on with photos. Yeah, and straight out, Charlie sent us a couple of pictures. Oh, look at these two marvellous dogs. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely marvellous. And a cat down here. Oh, animals everywhere. Anyway, Charlie, yeah, he sent, I'll get to the photos in a minute. Charlie sent us a photo. Two bikes very similar, yeah, both about 1927 AGS's. Look at that. Yeah, one is Andy's, and the other one Fred Dibner's. So you've actually seen them both previously. Get down here. I set off really early to work, but my clock says 9:13. It's actually 8:15. Yeah. Don't give me long to get this video out, does it? Yeah, couple of marvellous photos. Also got a photo from Scott W. Yeah, out and about, having a marvellous time on his Triumph Tiger GT. Look at that, wonderful bike. Yeah, 900. A very capable bike. Also AW, he was out and about two places. One was Kev's Caff, I can't remember, or Bridge Motorcycles. Bridge Motorcycles had this little Honda racing bike, and at Kev's Caff he came across a Rickman Matisse. Look at that. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. And it's funny, we were talking about those the other day, but that's another story. Brilliant. Jay as well, over there in America. with the wonderful wife Katie, sent me a picture of Jay's Interceptor and one of him lying about on one of his bikes. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. What else did I get? Oh, Paul PW, yeah. He's been out and about on his Honda CB500X, marvellous bike. And he went to the, of course, Guy Fawkes is from York, so it's all very Yorkshire, but he pulled up alongside this memorial. We have seen it before. I don't know if it's a memorial or a commemorative thing for Guy Fawkes. Yeah, wonderful. What else? Jeff L. Oh yeah, been out on his Z650, that wonderful Z650. Such a capable, faultless motorcycle. They ought to be more popular, I think, but just isn't. There you go. Up at Woburn Woods, absolutely marvellous. Rob Little's mate there, excellent. He was also disappointed to hear that Super Sausage wasn't in the top spot for the biker calves. Yeah. Then what did I get? Rob H. Yeah, Rob H has been, I've just remembered there's a diversion, so I'm going to go this way. Rob H was been out in Poland, and he said he came across this biker man with a police escort. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. What else can I say? It's more and more Poland is beginning to sound like a decent place to go and live, isn't it? Yeah. And then what did I get? Oh, Chris and Cal. Do you remember Chris? Bought that Honda CB550 Super Sport that I rode. Do you remember? Absolutely marvellous in blue. Well, he was out and about with my mate Rob Little. Yeah, and the Wiltshire Whizzers. Yeah, there you go. Can't remember for what the calf was, but there you go. Wonderful picture of a absolutely marvellous bike, and I speak from experience. Yeah, I can't say that for everybody's, can I? So that's absolutely. Don't know what happened then. Camera cut out. So I just disconnected it and put it back together again. Hopefully that sorted it. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Anyway, let me crack on with some photos. There we go. Sorry, I was concentrating. I'm trying to think where I go with the photos, and while I think I'm going to talk about Ian Hughes. Yeah, marvellous channel, of course. He sent us some picturs. He'd been out to Alton Park on Scorpion. Is it Scorpion or Scorpio? Scorpion. The Gorilla, anyway. Absolutely marvellous bike. He's thrilled to bits with it. Let's get. Of course, all the traffic's coming down here, isn't it? Because of the diversion. Of course it is. He's coming down there, so we'll get out. Yeah. And then, because it's getting close to that time, isn't it? AS has been out on his marvellous Army Classic 350. And Poppies, of course. Yeah, we're getting close to Remembrance Day. Absolutely marvellous picture, and we must remember, mustn't we? Despite, I don't know, I don't care if it makes us right wing, because it's just everything makes us right wing at the moment. So yeah, let's remember our brave forefathers that have fought. Is that closed again? No, it's open, but there's roadworks. Marvellous. Great photo. Crumb also got out to the Staffordshire bike show and sent us a couple of pictures. He thinks this trike is absolutely wonderful. He says it looks a great lot of fun. He said, but what do you reckon to this Motor Guzzi chopper? Yeah. Come on, Peggy-Sue. Well done, we made it. Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? I reckon even Diddy Dave would like that, because one, it's got a low seat height, and two, it's a Motor Guzzi. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And then Bill R, do you remember he said about his wife's gremlin bell? Got it fitted, there you go, underneath the engine. He said it, but unfortunately it's lost. He says it probably accounts for the run of bad luck he's having. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. And then, got quite a cryptic one for you here, so you'll have to stick with it. Mark B, look at this. Street sign with his Interceptor. He says, look, Monica Court. He said she'd only popped out for a minute for some biscuits. Oh dear. It looks like Freddie's in trouble. Yeah, I'm not going there. Yeah, but there you go. Yeah, Monica Court. I like that one. Pity I can't really tell you the full thing, but there you go. Also, Jenny H, do you remember she sent us a picture of her husband's Z900 with the AA box? Well, she said those blooming giraffes get everywhere. She said, look at this birthday card. Yeah, giraffe keeping an eye on is the model, well, at least the model of his Z900. Absolutely wonderful. Cracking picture. And then I tell you what, I'll do RRs. RR sent us this picture. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. The Speed Twin 900, all kitted out. Wonderful scenery down there in New Zealand. Yeah, absolutely cracking photo. And I was going to leave it there because this must be cracking on a bit, but I'll do one more. TB with a, out the way pigeon. Jesus Christ. He's got one of those great big fairings on his Speedmaster. Look at that. What do you reckon? Makes everything look like a Harley to me, does that? It just does. I wasn't sure about it until I rode the CMX 1100, and that had one on, and I thought it looked the dog's business. I really did. Yeah. And seriously, no, I'm going to stop there now. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh no, I'll tell you what, I'll do one more. Oh, I can't stop, can I? I'll do one more. And my mate Tom Stockwell down in Australia, Sydney, he's got a classic 350 and he's converting it into a Bullet. Stage 1 complete, he said. There you go. Yeah, I mean, that seat is so comfy. And if anyone was thinking, anyone had a classic 350 or wonderful dogs, absolutely marvellous, small children, where was that? Oh yeah, anyone thinking of switching their classic for a Bullet, I think the money you'd lose on Part X or selling your 350, it would be cheaper to buy all the bits that Tom is doing and do it that way. Yeah, absolutely marvellous idea, Tom. Anyway, look, seriously, that's it now. And if I've managed to fit those all in, and I'll check when I'm editing, so some of those might be missing, but you won't know anything about that. Well, anyway, I am gonna call it a day there, and I've got a long week ahead of me. I hope you have a fantastic week. It'll soon be the weekend again. Not that I'm wishing our lives away, but you know, work is work, isn't it? A lot of you are retired and I'm very jealous of that. But oh yeah, absolutely marvellous, eh? Bicycle, 1, on the pavement, 2, then using the zebra crossing. I mean, you couldn't write it, could you? Look, I'm going before I get to that grumpy old man, because I'm turning into a grumpy old man. Have a fantastic week. If you're out and about riding, the weather's not going to be too shabby. Ride carefully. Remember, there's leaves and wet and damp and all that diesel you can see now when it's damp, can't you? Go careful. Look after your loved ones, and I'll catch you in Friday's Mutter. Yeah. Ta-ta.